afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Earth Day in Long Beach. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. We are here live in Long Beach City Hall, and I'd like to welcome up our first speaker, Vice Mayor Cindy Allen.
Well, happy Earth Day. Thanks for joining us today for the City of Long Beach's Earth Day celebration. We are here to celebrate Earth Month and learn about the work our city is doing to combat climate change. Ever since the inception in 1970, Earth Day has been celebrated every year on April 22nd and has since expanded to the entire month of April for the City of Long Beach. Earth Month brings environmental issues to the forefront and demonstrates how the collective community can integrate sustainability efforts into their everyday life. This year's theme is Planet versus Plastics, and I sure hope Planet wins. It focuses on reducing plastic pollution and our use of single-use plastic products. The City Council adopted Long Beach Climate Action Plan, we also know it as the LBCAP, in August of 2022. And the adoption of the Long Beach CAP, Long Beach strives to be more sustainable and resilient in a resilient city in face of climate change impacts. The Long Beach CAP aims to reduce the city's greenhouse gas emissions and alleviate the impacts of climate change with a focus of addressing historical inequities. Although climate change is impacting the entire city, we all know that some communities within Long Beach already experience disproportionate environmental health burdens and have the highest social vulnerability to climate change. It takes individual action from each of us to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions and to live more sustainable lives. And we can start today by making green choices. The city offers many ways for our residents to participate, including, and I'm going to give you a list of our bike share programs for all, our green business program, our tree planting program, our urban agricultural incentive zone program, our mulch delivery and pickup program, and Long Beach Uses program, just to name a few. We also have opportunities for our emerging adults through the Long Beach Youth Corps program, which offers up to 450 hours of paid work experience and training to work on projects that address climate action and food insecurity for residents between the ages of 16 and 30. This month is another opportunity to get involved, and the city and the community groups will be hosting multiple fun events to celebrate Earth Month and obviously promote sustainability. So I encourage our community members to participate and learn more about how you can help Long Beach become more greener, more healthy, and more sustainable. So join the City Nature Challenges at Willow Springs Park, taking place this Saturday, April 27th, to explore the trails, help identify wildlife, and take part in fun activities that also celebrate the native habitat there. So thanks to the Office of Climate Action and Sustainability staff, which are here, thank you for this event, and thanks for all the partners in the city that helped put this together and participate. And thank you all for being here as we celebrate. So happy Earth Month.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. Next up, I would like to introduce Emily Wenis, the Engagement Director at Algalita Marine Research and Education. Welcome up, Emily.
put this down a little bit. Happy Earth Day, everyone. As mentioned, my name is Emily Wanis, and I'm the Engagement Director for Aguilita Marine Research and Education. I'm so happy to be here celebrating Earth Day yesterday and Earth Month every day with all of you who I know share the same passion to protect our planet. While many of you might be familiar with our work at Aguilita, for some, this might be the first time you're hearing about us. And so to make sure we can all be on the same page, I'll start out with a quick introduction. Aguilita is the organization that started the movement to end plastic pollution nearly 30 years ago. Founded by lifelong Long Beach resident Captain Charles Moore in 1994, Aguilita was the first organization to bring attention to the swirling soup of plastic in the area that is known as the North Pacific Gyre. Many of you are familiar with the term that is commonly used is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Captain Charlie helped spur what our organization calls the Great Plastics Awakening, sharing our research in the late night shows, US News, and even a TED Talk in 2014. These conversations, for the first time, brought to light where millions of people worldwide were finally talking about plastic pollution, and it was the emerging beginning of really figuring out the harms and knowing the ubiquity that plastic is, and especially 30 years later, we definitely can see that today, hence this theme. I don't think 20 or 30 years ago that this would be a theme for Earth Day, and so to know that movement and to see our part in it is really rewarding. So fast forward to today, Aguilita has shifted our efforts to fully supporting educators through our program, Wayfinder Society for Environmental Education. Believing that every educator is an environmental educator, we provide free classroom toolkits, lesson plans, student mini-grants, educator mini-grants, and so much more, with all of our resources focused on plastic pollution education, climate change, environmental justice, composting, and the list continues, because we know that plastic intercepts our life in so many different ways, in many ways that we have no idea yet. In addition to our education pursuits, we remain very active in the community, especially as a member of the Long Beach Reuses Coalition. As a member, we're grateful to work alongside incredible local organizations, the City of Long Beach through the LB Recycles office, local businesses, and community members that are dedicated just like you. Our goal is to make throwaway go away, knowing that single-use plastics makes up a lot of the waste that we see in our landfills, in our oceans, throughout the land as it's being transported to the landfills, and as many of you know, in our bodies as well. One of these initiatives is a simple sticker program that allows customers to know that a business accepts reuse. So simply, if you go to a participating business and you see our LB Reuses logo on their window, you can rest assured that instead of accepting a single-use container at a coffee shop or taking your dinner from a restaurant, that you can bring your own container and be one part of the greater effort to address this issue of plastic pollution, especially single-use plastics. Right now, there are over 50 participating businesses, and we just launched that program last year, and so the number continues to grow. If you're interested in seeing an interactive Google map to see where and what businesses in Long Beach accept reuse, you can go onto Long Beach Recycle's website and learn more. And of course, I would love to chat with whoever's interested after I talk here. And so not only is reuse an important R we live by, but we also champion repair. This year, the LB Reuses Coalition, in addition to other partners in the community, including Long Beach Time Exchange, are holding 3 Fix-It clinics across the city to encourage community members to bring their well-loved clothing, small furniture, small appliances, bikes, and many other products that we're gonna help them repair them, and as well as teach them how they can repair on their own. As we work to decrease our waste, which is ever more apparent year after year, repair is an important part of the solution for a sustainable future. And while our work over the years has evolved to meet the ever-changing needs of our community, we are just as dedicated to our rich history of research and exploration, thanks to our sister nonprofit, the Moore Institute for Plastic Pollution Research. In 2020, our executive director of Algalita, Katie Allen, as well as our founder, Charlie and Shelley Moore, came together to found a new nonprofit dedicated to studying microplastics. This work, going back to it, situated right next door to our office and connected to our lab and learning center in Alamitos Bay Landing. This lab is on track to become the first certified lab in the nation to test for microplastics in drinking water. And so as we speak, we are working with the California State Water Board to work on the accreditation process to ensure that we can monitor and then find thoughtful solutions to the amount of microplastics within our drinking water. And so this work is vital as more and more research sheds light on how micro and nanoplastics are infiltrating nearly every part of our environment, be it Mount Everest to the Mariana Trench at the very bottom of the ocean, and even to our bodies. And so as you can tell, there's a lot happening and many more exciting things to come as it relates to protecting our planet. And I would love to connect with any of you who would love to chat after this event and learn more about our work and our different opportunities in the community. Thank you to each and every one of you. And I am so grateful that you're on this journey to envision a world where plastic pollution is unthinkable. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. I appreciate it. Algalita is a strong partner and right here in Long Beach, so that's very exciting. Next up, I'd like to introduce Claire Doko, the lead chair of the Teen Climate Council from the Aquarium of the Pacific.
We gather here today in the heart of Long Beach at City Hall to celebrate not just the beauty of the natural world, but also all the incredible effort that gets put into protecting it. Today, I'd like to especially highlight the Aquarium of the Pacific and its youth leadership programs in really shaping the way that we see sustainability. My name is Claire Doko, and I am a proud member and one of the lead chairs of the Aquarium of the Pacific's Teen Climate Council, which is a group of dedicated, passionate individuals who really hope to combat climate change in unique ways. As my journey began in the 8th grade as a volunteer at the Aquarium of the Pacific, I have truly been able to firsthand witness the transformative impacts of the youth leadership programs at the aquarium, including Teen Climate Council and Teen Science Cafe, among many others. These initiatives truly empower young individuals like me to become catalysts for change in our community. The Aquarium of the Pacific serves as a beacon of support for young voices, nurturing our passions and really propelling us to see our visions come to life. I personally found my love for filmmaking at the Aquarium of the Pacific's High Tide Film Festival, which happens every year. And in my role as a media committee chair, I also found a really great need to focus on diversity and sustainability and really promote and really include Pacific Islander communities in these sustainability initiatives. So this led to a really cool project that means a lot to me, and we created a film called We Are Pacifica, which is actually now playing in the tropical exhibit of the Aquarium of the Pacific. Our editorial committee had the chance to create a children's book called Utaka Finds a Friend, and the story basically follows Utaka, which is a giant sea bass, and basically the Aquarium of the Pacific's conservation efforts in helping to restore native populations into their natural habitats. Our other committees are doing really incredible work, making different kinds of projects and starting an international conference and collaborating with local organizations like Willow Springs Park. And all of this incredible work wouldn't be possible without the support of the Aquarium of the Pacific. These experiences not only ignite our enthusiasm, but also give us the resources and skill set to really amplify our influence. our upcoming event, the Teen Climate Fest, is taking place this Saturday and Sunday, April 27th to April 28th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So it's a really cool all-day long event that really hopes to showcase youth creativity. And the theme this year, its focus is actually sustainable art. So there will be a lot of engaging workshops, fun events, and it would be a really great time. And we're also really excited to announce that our new short film and new children's book will premiere at this event. So I encourage you all to come out and really learn, engage, and be inspired by these youth leaders who are doing so much to change the way we live and really promote sustainability. So as we celebrate Earth Day, let us remember that conservation is not just a duty, but it is a shared responsibility. And through our innovation, collaboration, and unwavering determination, we can create ripples and create big change. So together, let us all take a pledge today to protect and preserve our planet for generations to come. Thank you so much.
Thank you to Claire. That was lovely. I appreciate it. The Aquarium of the Pacific is definitely a long-standing institution dedicated to educating, particularly our youth, around climate and watershed protection and conservation, and we're very excited to have them as a partner today. So I'm Meredith Reynolds, Deputy City Manager. One of my duties is to oversee our climate office and our sustainability office, something that makes me very proud because I get to really help our community kind of look to the future. And so Vice Mayor Allen earlier mentioned that we as a city have adopted a climate action plan, and that is one of the things our office is responsible for. With this climate action plan, we have a number of efforts that we have been working on this year to provide information to our community, including a new climate website, which just went live today in honor of Earth Week, as well as our community-wide greenhouse gas inventory and our climate data portal. So all of that information you can find at longbeach.gov as some of our newer offerings today. As we close our event today, I'd like to highlight this year's Earth Month education and events featured on the city's Earth Month calendar. This year's Earth Month theme of Planet versus Plastics encourages residents to make changes in their routines that help reduce plastic pollution. And there are many events that are across the community that help to support this theme this year. This month, the city highlighted events and workshops that help reduce plastic pollution, such as the Health Department's Week of Action at their community cleanups, and the Long Beach Recycles team commemorated Food Waste Reduction Week by sharing produce storage tips to help residents minimize their food waste. Each of us can contribute to a more sustainable future and cut costs by reducing the single-use plastic by incorporating food storage and shopping at local businesses in the Long Beach Reuses Coalition that supports customers bringing their own reusable takeout and shopping containers and bags. So we hope you join us in those efforts. I'd like to extend my thanks to the Vice Mayor, Aguilita Marine Research and Education, the Aquarium of the Pacific, and the city team from the Office of Climate Action and Sustainability and Long Beach Recycles who helped make today's event possible. I'd also like to thank our partners in technology and innovation for being available to stream today, and thank you for joining us online and in person. So we hope that you stick around, visit the booths, get an Earth Day cupcake, and see if you are the lucky raffle winner. Thank you all for joining us today. Happy Earth Day.